So this back part, let's read the first question. Trevor needs a new bicycle tire. His tire has a circumference of about 114 inches. What is the diameter of his tire? First thing I'm going to do is draw my circle. It's giving me the circumference. So it's 114. So I'm going to draw that around because I know that's my circumference. And then it says, we're asking for what is the diameter. So I'm going to draw this across. I'm labeling diameter. Oops. Putting a question mark because that's what I'm looking for. Now I need to find out which equation am I going to use, or which formula am I going to use to solve. So I have C equals pi d for diameter, or circumference equals 2 pi radius times radius. Because I'm looking for the diameter, I'm going to use this one right here. So it's going to be C equals, you have to write the formula. Write the formula. This way you can just plug the numbers in. That's going to be so easy for geometry. So now I have pi times diameter. I'm just going to estimate it. So I know the circumference is 114 equals 3 times whatever d is. So I can do it like that, or I can just have it next to each other. Now this is what we've been doing since 2.5 months ago. And so I need to get d by itself. Since I'm multiplying, what is the inverse of multiplication? Very good, it's division. You can write out divided by 3 or draw your line underneath. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And then 114 divided by 3. And then 3 goes into 114. Using your answer choices to guide you, 3 goes into 11 3 times. That makes it 9. I'm left with 2. The only logical answer I have is 8. So that's 24. So now my D is equal to 38. Okay. You do need to show all this work. It's going to get very confusing if you're not drawing the picture, labeling the picture, writing down the formula, plugging in the numbers into the formula, and then showing your work how you're solving. Number 10, Jean's frying pan is 14.5 inches in diameter. What is the circumference of his frying pan? You're going to do the same thing. I need to draw the frying pan. It's saying that I have 14.5 inches in diameter. Diameter is from one end to the other. I'm going to label this diameter and put its measurement, 14.5 inches. What is the circumference? I'm drawing around my arrows to show what is that. So because I know the diameter and I'm looking for the circumference, which formula will I use? So these are the two that you're choosing from. Absolutely. It's going to be C equals pi times diameter. I'm going to plug in the numbers. I am going to only estimate it. So this is going to be 3 times 14.5. Because I know that there's only one decimal place that I'm going to be moving it in my product, I'm going to make it look like it's 145 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1 is 13. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. I'm moving it over one time. Remember, so the circumference is going to be about 43.5. If you look over here, you don't see 43.5. You have to look to the one that's closest to it. So which one is going to be closest to 43.5? And you're absolutely right. It is C. So that's how you're going to do it when you're getting circumference. Remember, it's going to be a little bit larger. This was diameter. We are finding the exact because they already gave us the circumference, I can just still estimate that 3, and it's fine. This one right here, now this is, is that the one? No. You're going to do the same thing. Brad is putting up a 10-foot diameter circular garden, and it gave you 10-foot diameter. He will put plastic edging along the flower bed. About how many feet of edging will the flower garden need? Drawn my circle. Said my diameter is 10 foot. I'm labeling it diameter. And this is 10 feet. I'm looking for the circumference. So what is your formula? C equals pi d. Okay, and then you'll need to solve. Macy measures a truck's tire mark for 1 complete revolution. I love this one here because a revolution is all the way around as 120 inches. What is the diameter of the tire? So I'm drawing a circle. Complete revolution is 120. I think about the earth and the sun. Then it says, what is the diameter? I'm drawing this across. I'm writing it, labeling it diameter, putting a question mark. What's going to be your formula? Which one of these are you going to use for your formula? Okay, good. C equals pi times diameter. Remember that you're going to still, this one here, it's given it, so this is the circumference already. So I'm having my circumference here just like you did here. So you're going to follow this format. So this will be the 120 equals 3 times d, and then you're going to move it over. Okay? But I want you to solve that on your own. An architect is making a plan for a new circular playground. If the picture below is the playground, how much fencing will be needed to go around for the kids? So again, I'm looking at fencing, which is the perimeter or the circumference. The diameter, I'm going to label this, is given. So what are you going to be using? Very good. C equals pi times diameter. And you're going to estimate it and then find the one that's closest. 14, circumference of a circle is 36 meters. What is the approximate length of the radius? Okay, so I have the circumference is 36. What is the approximate length of the radius? Okay, if it's 36, this is your circumference, and we're looking to see what would be the radius. Which formula are you going to use? Yeah, we're going to use this one here. So C equals 2 pi r. The r we don't know, but I know that this is 36 equals 2 times, we're always estimating 3 times r. 36 equals 2 times 3 is what? 6. And then it's times r. And now I need to move this over. So since this is multiplication, how do I move this 6? Very good. It's the opposite. And so now this makes it 1r. So 36 divided by 6 is what? So r equals what? And then you find the answer there. And then that way you'll know what the radius. Okay, that's it for your work. What else do you, if you have any other questions, please make sure that you leave me a comment.